Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. First opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against San Antonio. Outside heel. Back to Cunningham. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Thompson with a steal. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Heel. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it. And go without any hesitation.
0 for 3 from the field. The offense is still trying to find its bearings.
Here's Jones. Allen defending. Pass to Booker. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Ball outside. Over Cunningham.
Using all of his 7-foot wingspan effectively, Cunningham stays on the shooter.
Pass to Queen. There's the triple. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Up top, Booker. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Thompson. Count that bucket.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they can make a basket, I guess.
Here's Ball. Right side, Booker. Over Heel. Booker, good.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. San Antonio with the ball. Following the score by Philadelphia.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Booker. 4-3. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 5.
Booker's taking that shot every time if it's given to him.
To halt the run. Oh, and Towns with the block. They retain possession. And here's Cunningham outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Ball. No points yet. Hield from outside. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Ball with it. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Allen. Rejected by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
From outside the arc. And Cunningham with a three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Wiggins looking around. Back to Booker. Overhealed. Booker can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Allen. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Henderson. Outside Booker. And McCain pulls it down. San Antonio trailing here. Everyone knows Devin Booker for one thing, Richard, his ability to score.
Yeah, I always think back to that 70-point game he had against the Celtics. He was only 20 at the time, the youngest ever in that 70-point club. Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Back to Henderson. Philadelphia moving it around. Clock at 6. DeRozan with the ball. And McCain picks him up defensively. And another miss by Philadelphia. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. From deep three-point land, Jones grabs the board. And here's Henderson. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Pass to Jones. Now DeRozan. You know, people call DeMar DeRozan the modern master of the mid-range.
Well, he's earned that with his mid-range efficiency and scoring. It's an area a lot of offenses overlook now, but DeMar, he is the exception to the rule. There's an old-school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Now here's Cunningham. Top of the key jumper, no good.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's DeRozan. And McCain pulls it down.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Now Cunningham. Back to McCain. Jacks up a three. That one doesn't drop. And so the first quarter is in the books. Sixers ahead, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Allen a screen. Healed for three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Spurs trail by 6. Cunningham outside from the right block, and it's Cornette with a rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. Pass to Mullins. And here's Cornette. DeRozan outside. Here's Mullins, guarded by Hield. The shot by Mullins, no good. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Spurs. It's stolen by Henderson. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 31, Jared McCain.
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Here's McCain. Yet to see a basket. Counted from distance.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Cornette sets a screen to the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
And I like that decision from Henderson, giving up the rock.
Hield to the ball. Okoro outside. Back to Hield. From downtown. He misses it. 0 for 5 and looking off his game right now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you, B.A.
All about that connection. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. To the wing on the left. Mullins. Sinks it from distance. Mullins got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Cornette. Down low. Denied by DeRozan. Out left to the wing. Here's Mullins. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Mullins got 7 points.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Lets it fly. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tried that bad boy again.
Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia. Richard, looking at your career, 17 years in the league. How'd you survive the grind of a regular season that many years?
Well, one, you got to take care of your body, and two, evolution is the key to success. I was a different player when I was year 3 than I was at year 15. You have to continue to evolve.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Henderson outside. Pass to Cornette. Now here's DeRozan. From the high post. The rebound by Allen.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Okoro. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Pass to Cornette. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Mullins. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Mullins got 13 now.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
All right, everybody, now coming on the court, here's Sixers ENT. Let me hear you. Come on, fans, get up, get loud.
Spurs trail by 10. Now here's Heel. He's scoreless. Here's McCain. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Ball. Gets stolen by Heel. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
Good take. We all know Hill can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open up those driving lanes for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Towns, no good.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Heel fires from way outside. Nails it from 3. Now just a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Outside Jones. Back to Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Now McCain shoots over Booker. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there. 1 minute left in the half. Here's Ball. Still without a bucket. Oh! Booker with the triple!
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Heel. Another miss. 2 for 9 so far. Ball with it. Outside Booker. Pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. Outside Booker. Towns down low. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Towns.
At the line for your Sixers.
And so Towns nails them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Sixers lead by 10. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Beyond the arc. The kick out to Wiggins. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Booker. Over Thompson. Booker can't get it to go. And so Thompson will bring it up for San Antonio. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Now here's Wiggins. No made baskets yet. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Allen. Rejected by Allen. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 31, Jared McCain.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. Pass to Queen. Over Jones. Queen misses. The Sixers lead by 7. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Here's Towns. Wiggins outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Booker. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Booker's got 12.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
It's McCain on the wing. And stolen by Booker. 2-on-1 as they jump. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down. Oh.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Pass to Allen. Over Towns. Allen can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Towns on a screen. To the middle. Uh-oh, we've got a big cat in the paint.
Love watching ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Outside McCain. Fires for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Ball outside. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Misses from close range. Spurs trail by 13. Outside McCain. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Towns on a screen. Inside. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
DeRozan looks it over. Shoots over Thompson. And it's DeRozan missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it's Hield missing.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Henderson outside. Back to Booker. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Allen. Spurs trail by 13. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you.
Okay, Allie. Appreciate the update. Now here's DeRozan. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Shoots over Allen. The Sixers with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Henderson. Still no points. Booker surveying the floor. Three-pointer. And it's Queen with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Allen. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. The Sixers lead by 13. Henderson with it. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Jones. Right side Booker. Pretty shot from Booker.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. Spurs trail by 15. Outside heel. Here's the pick. Pass to Wade. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's Mullins, guarded by Hield. To the paint. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That one misses. The Sixers lead by 15. Up top, Henderson. Back to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Great teamwork leading to some exciting offense. DeRozan showing us how it's done with the alley-oop.
Outside McCain. To snap the cold streak. Connects from downtown. McCain's got 8 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Mullins. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 14. Hield on the wing. Pass to Wade. Let's go with a three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Green with the ball for the Spurs. They trail by 14. Pass to McCain. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's DeRozan. Holland with a rebound.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's McCain. Rebound by Philadelphia. 17 points was their biggest margin. Henderson outside. Here's Mullins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to DeRozan. Over Green. The rebound by Carter.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Now here's McCain. And here's Carter. Intended by Henderson. And it's slammed in by Carter.
You're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Pass to O'Neal. Cornet at the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's Green from the arc. The Sixers lead by 12. And here's Henderson. Pass to DeRozan. Henderson with it. And McCain picks him up defensively. Now here's Cornet. Shoots over Holland. Cornet with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 14.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
Pass to Queen. Over Henderson. Queen misses. And it's the Sixers with the ball. Henderson outside. Here's Mullins. Takes the three. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
No fans. Oh, that's nice. Let's see those dance moves. Give yourself a round of applause. Substitution on the court.
Spurs trail by 17. Thompson right side. Pass to Queen. San Antonio again can't hit. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Ball. Out to the right wing. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Carter. Outside heel. To win the run. Rebound by Philadelphia.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Queen. Out to Thompson. Outside heel. Shot clock at 5. Takes a three. Got a piece of it.
And blocks like this fireballs team up. They love watching him show some force on defense. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Now here's Ball. DeRozan outside. Over Thompson. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hand.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
First team foul.
Pass to Mullins. Back to Towns. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. That gives him a double-double in this one.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Queen.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Outside Booker. Towns on a screen. Shoots. Booker can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 21. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball.
Now Healed. Allen outside. .151 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's Cunningham missing.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want. And he is playing with 110% effort.
Here's Mullins. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
DeRozan outside. Shoots over Thompson. The Sixers again can't hit.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Cunningham. Allen outside. Pass to Queen. 5 to shoot. Healed for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Now Philadelphia with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. 41 seconds left in the final quarter. Henderson with it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Cunningham outside. O'Neal pulls it in. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
Now here's Cornette. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Spurs ball.
Fires from way outside. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.